right, hey, we're
Greens,
back.
beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
You name it. You never heard that? You never heard that?
No.
That was a famous meme, man. This lady, she was in a church, and yeah, she was just naming everything she was gonna cook for Thanksgiving.
Oh shit! Did she ever shut up?
Nah, dude, that song was the shit.
That was a song.
Yeah, because then it went into like.
What was
like
it about
this-
fucking?
No. Well.
Hold on a second.
Well.
Might have to push.
I don't think so. She was
Gangsta's
performing.
Paradise
No,
to the
she
next
was
one.
performing it in a church. I don't think it was about fucking.
Come on. You're gonna tell me that the Christians out here aren't talking about fucking?
I don't think
They're
are.
probably the
man.
ones who want to get fucking the most.
Nah, I mean maybe the Mormons, right? Or what's that show you watch where they're all swingers but they're religious?
Secret Life of
It's
Walter
Mormon.
Mitty?
Yeah, it's Mormons, right?
Housewives or something. Yeah.
Well, it's not secret if they're making a fucking TV show about it.
Well, it was secret.
Yeah, they're blowing the whistle.
Okay. I mean, look. I'm just saying. I think because the Christians out there, they're all about how we're all sinners. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's like their whole thing.
Yeah.
That everyone's a sinner.
Yeah. Well, them
And
included though. So it's
What do
not coming from-
sinners do?
Oh well,
They sin.
there's more than one way to sin though, man. It's not just fucking.
But I mean, it's one of them. So I would imagine.
It's frowned upon, but like so everything that you do that is frowned
Exactly. So, what do people do? Things that are frowned upon. So I'm saying it's probably about fucking. Anyways,
About
where are we at?
Thanksgiving, man. That's what it was about.
What do you think the turkey's there for? For eating? What the heck?
Well, but then okay, the last Thanksgiving party we went to was kind of about fucking.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was a BDSM theme.
Yep.
Spanx.
He told me about that.
Spanx, give
I'm
Yeah.
so happy I didn't go.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it more? Or?
I mean, that's
really
yeah. Nobody actually fucked. Which
Boo.
yeah, which I was
You don't
kind of.
know that
You didn't stay to the
Well,
after party.
well, yeah, we were like the second or third couple that left, so that is fair. We don't know that nobody fucked, but nobody fucked while we were there, so I was a little.
Boo. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta initiate things, Darius. You gotta.
Well,
you gotta
but see,
be
no, but like
change you
when,
wanna see in the
but
world.
when you, but when you go as a group, or you go as a monogamous couple, I can't just, I can't initiate something like that. I can.
Will you just say, "Hey, me and my wife are gonna go to the living room or to the wherever,
Yeah.
I don't know, wherever the BDSM is taking place," and you say, if anyone would care to join us.
Wait, no, is that a picture of you?
Both of us.
I may need that one for
You hey.
I don't want.
Oh no, okay, all right, I'm fully dressed. Okay, I was like, wait a second.
Were you not fully dressed during the party?
No.
Well, I mean, that's not like some of that came off, yeah.
No.
Because it was just. Oh no, what it was, the shirt was like mesh. Because I remember being cold. That's why I was like. I remember being a little chilly, So I was like.
But yeah, you grab your wife by the hand. You say, "We're gonna go to the love room, the love shack,
I love her.
the love room, the love shack," and then you just say, if anyone wants to join us, there's room for more.
Well, I didn't necessarily want it to be an us thing. I was just kind of hoping to maybe have a few visual memories from my memories. I didn't really want to do anything myself and get in trouble.
You just wanted to watch.
Yeah, I just wanted to see some shit happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In real life?
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, it's just like non-real life, but better.
Yeah, I was, maybe a random kiss and fight breaks out.
Oh,
shit!
shit.
Just like, oh man.
Okay, some clothes start coming off.
Fight. Could you imagine just two people kissing angrily? Just
I don't have to imagine it.
Well, I guess.
Marcel, had you kissed angrily with a girl?
I plead the fifth.
so you have.
I know I plead the fifth.
That's like every. Have I not ever kissed out of anger?
Anyways, so you gotta, next time you guys are at a BDSM party, you gotta make something happen.
Yeah.
No, I would not. I would not
And
go.
it's like, what if you guys kissed?
You
Or something like that,
But you like to not wear clothes, right?
Yeah,
Well, that's not BDSM. That's just
all
nudity.
you have to do is
Nudity.
put a couple straps on.
Yeah.
I don't. That's too much.
So you're an all or nothing kind of
Yeah.
guy. I respect it. I respect it. That's it. If I can't have something the way I want it exactly, I don't want it.
But I don't understand why you want to be naked all the time.
I mean, I don't particularly.
But like,
I,
if you could,
it's like if I have an opportunity, I would just take it. You
He's
know.
got a great butt. I don't know.
I do have a great
Yeah.
ass. She's seen it many
noticed
times.
I think you just like butt.
I mean, I like a good ass.
if I had to choose,
But
your butt
butt or
is
dick
not-
is that the question for
butt down,
girls?
your butt-
Instead of butts or boobs,
but
is it
I guess
butt or dick?
a nice butt.
Yeah.
Better than a nice dick?
Yeah. I mean, a nice butt it's a good thing.
Answer the question.
Yeah, he's saying though, like,
Because the question for dudes is ass or tits. Now we're asking the ladies
Okay,
ass
but
or
are you-
cock.
Are you talking like where we can see it like through their pants?
Yeah, that's
Or
not the
like
thing.
just looking at it? Because no, I mean it's not real fun.
Either way.
Looking at it anyway in general, there's nothing to me. There's nothing real enjoyable about looking at it.
Well, dicks are ugly in my
Yeah,
opinion.
they're not.
Wow,
like,
we're just
I don't see women
ugly.
looking at
Get ugly, man.
wieners the way men look at boobs.
Correct.
Naked.
so you've never seen one and just been like, damn.
That's a nice cock.
Yes.
Man, dude, we've been
Good thing.
lied to this whole time.
I'm just saying they're not real fun to look at. I mean,
Right.
I don't mind playing with it. I just don't want to look at it.
You just gotta close your eyes. I mean, God forbid you make eye contact with it.
Ugh.
Shit, alright. That
Well-
kind of killed the mood.
You-
Trying to set it.
yeah, what kind of?
It's very
Yeah.
hard to talk about stuff like that, so.
Well, no offense, but
You're in the wrong spot, man.
white dicks kind of make me uncomfortable too.
What is the difference between a black dick and a white dick? Can you like
Color.
specify it? Other than that, is there anything
I mean,
other than you being a racist? Can we try to?
I don't know.
Is it just like not like white, just not veiny enough for you or something?
It's just, I don't
They're
know.
probably just different.
I'm just not used to them.
All right, that's fair.
People just have preferences. It's
Yeah.
fine. It doesn't mean that anything bad about it.
No, I mean preference is to just not look at it. I mean, it's fine. It's like I fucking want you to anyway. It's whatever. Moving along to a mostly related topic. We're back to Diddy. He's back. He makes it come back.
Yeah,
You can't escape him.
yeah,
As you probably know, he's in the news. He's on trial.
yeah.
He might have done it. We don't know yet.
Might've.
No, he definitely.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Nah, man.
Alleged.
There's too much.
Alleged.
There's too many allegations.
Exactly. Allegations alleged. It's alleged. It's not proven yet. He's got to be found guilty in a court of law.
You don't believe where there's smoke, there's fire sometimes?
What I believe is not relevant to the story. Okay? We got to know what the court believes. That's the one that matters. Anyways, I was reading more articles. I just love doing it at work because I have so much free time. Just reading articles about Diddy, of course. Got to click on anyone that I see. And his lawyers, like, literally their argument that they made to the jury was like, is our client an asshole? Is he a jerk? Yes. But is he a guy who makes a big racketeering scheme for sex trafficking? No. But he is an asshole. It's just not. He's not a sex trafficker. So I mean, that one is confirmed. He has said in court that he
Yeah.
is a jerk.
Well, it's not illegal to be a jerk.
It's
And
not. That is
I
their
think
argument.
yeah, that's the argument.
They also said he's mean and a jerk. So we can say this is not alleged. He is mean and he is a jerk.
Well, he's definitely
Abusive.
yeah, and a burglar, and
Are those things proven?
Yeah, he's on.
yeah, he's on
film
video beating
her
the shit
ass.
out of that lady.
I mean, but like, how do we know the video is not altered? How do we know it's really him?
I think we should.
How do we
pause
know
for
it's
the
really a
cause.
woman?
I think we should pause for the cause. I think you should view the video before. If
What do we got to pause for?
well, I mean, because there's no denying, like, it's a man punching and kicking a lady. There's no.
But how do we know it's him?
It's definitely
It's
him.
It's him.
Yeah, it's definitely
I'm
him.
just saying, you never know. The court's got to find him guilty first, right?
And like the guy, like one of the hotel workers, had to turn down a stack of cash not to tell anyone what he had just witnessed because
Did he tell someone? How do we know this happened? Oh, he turned it down.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
the
okay. Gotcha.
hotel worker turned down the money.
Got it. Following you.
Yeah, because
With
Why
it now.
did it take so long for the video to surface?
Because he has a racketeering scheme.
yeah, he's a very rich and
hide all
powerful
that
Because
stuff.
man.
why?
Because he has a racketeering scheme to
Okay.
hide everything.
All right. You were just saying that you don't
Allegedly.
know what the... Okay.
That's in theory. That's why it took so long. You know, we don't really know for sure. It's just one of the possibilities. There's many.
He's not a good guy.
No, he's
No,
not.
I wouldn't believe that he is either. But we can't be saying mean things about people ourselves because 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do.
I'm all about vigilante justice, man. I think whatever happens to him, I think is better, or way
Not
better
enough.
than
No, better than what he should get.
yeah.
Probably.
I don't agree with it. 3 lefts do not make a right because you're still physically not ever in that situation going right at any point.
But if you're at an intersection, you can go left or right. If you go left and then left and then left, now you're going right.
But you didn't go right.
But you're
You
going
went
right from where you
left and
started.
Left and left. You did not
Yeah.
go right.
But 3 lefts combined are the same thing as going right. If I take 3 lefts,
Then you did 3
Then I-
lefts.
it's the same.
And no, it's not.
It literally
You go
is.
3 lefts
I mean,
and
you're
you go
behind a little
right.
bit.
You're going in a circle and you're going right.
If I'm right here,
Yes.
I go left, left, left.
Then you went
Right.
left.
Now I'm
3
still going the
times.
same direction.
At what point did you turn your steering wheel right?
You didn't.
Exactly, because you didn't go right.
But at the end, from where you started,
You
where
end
you
up
first
you end
making the
up where you
left,
could have been had you gone right, but in that situation, not at any point did you turn right.
okay, if I give you $1 5 times, you have $5. At no point did you get $5. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm gonna move on here. We're not gonna talk about
No,
turning.
move
Let's
On the
meet,
pod.
we'll meet in the middle. 2 wrongs don't make a right. 3 lefts, you're going straight. How about that?
Yeah, all right, fair.
Is that fair?
Oh, we'll compromise for that.
Yeah,
one.
cool.
Darius the compromiser.
Yes.
All right, my question was, how do they film bridezillas?
With a camera.
But like, how do because the camera's there. Does the bride know she's a bridezilla? Is she being told, hey, this camera is here to film the bridezilla show?
Well, it's very clearly they're putting on for the show.
They are. Okay, I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah.
So they're told be an asshole for the camera,
Well,
Oh,
and they're like, yes, I'm gonna do
100%.
that.
some people.
Rings, they just, because they're getting paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they're getting paid too. Oh.
Exactly.
Damn.
So it's like WWE. It's just fake.
Yeah, reality TV is very coached. Yeah.
Well, why the hell do they call it reality, man?
Well, like most things, it started out in a decent, or like they had good intentions, because like the real world,
Good
right?
intentions.
Like that when they were like, hey, what would
They realized the real world was boring.
Yeah. So yeah, they started coaching them to, hey, maybe you guys should drink a little more.
I don't know, man. I just feel like if I was a bride and people were following me around and they were like, they wanted me to be an asshole, I don't know, man. I just feel like I wouldn't be an asshole. I'd be like, no.
To get money?
Yeah, they were paying.
You're Jewish.
No, I don't think I would, man. Like, as bad as the bridezillas go, I don't think I'd do that.
You know.
I
Well,
just- I
some
feel like I
people
could've-
take pride in being mean.
Just say you have a running tab. Saying 5,000 if you do this, I guarantee you. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Maybe
man.
this cake isn't so good.
I'd have to be there.
If you go this far, 5,000 if you go this far.
I don't know, man. I just feel like I wouldn't even be on the show in the first place because I'm not a bride or a
Oh.
Zilla.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I was picturing you in a wedding gown. And,
Hey, I mean, I would look good. Hey, I do look good in a wedding gown because I do have that nice butt, which always is accentuated in a wedding gown. Everyone knows that. So,
You should. I think I told you this. I thought of something for you to do for the podcast because women have to do so many things to try to look decent.
Mm-hmm.
okay, first of all, change your sentence. They do not need to do any of
Well,
that
okay,
shit.
No, they don't.
They
have to.
decide
They feel
to.
like they have
And there you go.
So
Okay.
that way they don't look like they have fat rolls or whatever. And we wear
You don't.
Spanx, and we wear onesies under our clothes so our skin is smooth.
You don't have to do that.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I think you two should have to wear those one day. A whole onesie that buttons back down.
Oh,
here. You try wearing.
I would happily try to wear one right now if you got one. I'll put one
I
on.
have one on me, but I think you
I
should
will. I would
see-
put on any women's clothing.
Say less.
No!
Absolutely.
No! No!
It's going down.
It's going down for real, dog.
We gotta live here.
I'm just saying you're gonna have to wear it probably after me. So, I'm just saying.
Those things aren't made for testicles.
I'm gonna take it right off. I'm not saying I'm gonna wear it forever.
I don't think you're gonna be able to snap it.
Oh, I'll snap it. There will be snapping. Oh, look, I can do it.
You try wearing a jumper with one of those underneath it and having to go to the bathroom at this date, and you have to take the whole top
I'm just
down.
saying, you don't have to do, like, you're making these problems for yourself, ladies. No one's making you have to wear these beauty products.
No, society.
Other than yourselves and society.
Society does
Puts
pressure.
the pressure, but we need to change that.
I'm with you.
Be the change we want to see in the world. Ladies,
let your fold
take it
down.
out. Can we have like a month like we got like all these other months? We got like Pride Month. We got like fucking, what else we got? We got other ones probably. Like Black History Month. There's other ones out there. Okay, we need to have a month where it's be yourself month.
He did look right at me, didn't he? He was like, we got.
Listen, at work when I did the calendar, I forgot that we were off on Juneteenth.
Oh.
And I give them their calendar, and then I realized it, and I said, just mark that day off because we're not working that day. And what did you put on yours?
Oh yeah, I crossed it out and I just wrote Happy Black Day.
Happy Black Day.
I did. But like, I didn't feel bad. I didn't even realize Juneteenth was a thing until I was well into my 30s.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there was anyone who knew about it until Biden made that announcement.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
Yeah.
People celebrated, but it wasn't like a...
What a national holiday.
It wasn't. Yeah, no one
Oh
actually.
shit, you got options.
All right. Now the question is she going to allow me to strip to my underwear? Oh, I like that one. What's that one?
Sure. Or this is one of the ones where you really got.
I like the lacy one though.
Yeah, I do too, because it...
Yeah, I like the lacy one.
Buttons in the crotch.
We don't have to see him.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Let's go. All right. Oh,
well, yeah, at least, like, you don't want to do a reveal? You don't want to do it? Oh.
He put his shit on.
Gary, I'm not even...
You guys know I want to be naked all the time. How do I do this? So I just step into it?
Step into it.
He put his pants off, didn't he?
Yes, my pants are off. Hold on, I'm putting it on.
Do you have underwear on?
Oh, I don't. I think I'm too
That's
wide.
what, I was so scared.
Yes, I have.
No, it will fit. That's the thing. It needs to feel like it's hard to get on for it to work properly. Pull it up to your boobies. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There. Now do the whole podcast like that.
Okay, I'm good.
Do you feel secure? Like
Yeah.
holding everything?
Well,
Oh, Derek.
All right.
Can you get a little closer to Darius?
wait, no, dude, come on,
Let
man.
me like tip the camera here so they can see.
Oh my God.
And now do one of these.
Come on, man.
There we go.
All right.
I did not sign up for this.
Here, I'll sit all the way over here as far as I can.
Oh, man.
Too.
You think
Just all my clothes.
your wife's ever going to be able to wear that again?
Yeah, see, that's yours now. Like, you,
Washing machine for.
but no, I'm
Yeah,
gonna know.
He's not gonna.
Yeah.
wear it. He can't ever see you. in it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh man.
Do you don't mind putting women's clothes on and just like
Just-
no?
Obviously not.
Looks great.
Thanks. I feel great. I feel like my hair right here is kind of not the best, but I mean, shave that. I mean, shit. I'm good to go. Is this like a clip? Oh, it is a clip.
Yeah, you're supposed to fasten it. That's what I'm saying.
you told me to step into it.
Bathroom.
Yeah, you have to unhook it.
Oh. Okay, I would have just gone like
Well,
that.
Yeah, women can't just do that very
You can't? Okay.
No, because then you might get pee on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm not a woman.
All right, so this will be the first photo for your dating profile.
Please, God, no. Please, no. This is not on the dating profile at all. How about that one? We're trying to get the likes.
What website are you
Okay, can we talk about this not on the pod? How are we feeling about that one?
Okay.
All right.
Sorry. I didn't know you had boundaries.
Right.
Of course I do.
Fucking woman's lingerie on. Yeah.
gonna do? I can literally just put your ass
I'm sorry about that.
You got no. I'm just astounded. You just so quickly was just like.
Dude, I've told you the story about me get stripping when I was being chased by the women.
Well, yeah.
I was
but,
running down a hill. At the top of the hill, I was fully clothed. Bottom of the hill, I was fully naked.
I thought that was
Socks
like a
and all,
survival
man.
tactic, though. You know, like more of a I don't know. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, like you was
I
like,
mean, it's
oh,
not hard. You
Steve,
just take it off. Like,
Like,
it's
you-
not difficult.
You didn't need.
Oh,
It's just nice. Like, I just...
nice.
All right, we want to move on here.
Yeah, man.
All right.
This one might be the one, man. This might be.
be the one.
Yeah, it's like.
The one that ends them all.
Yeah, man. Listen, how do we?
What? I'm just wearing women's lingerie, man.
All right, man. What's the next topic? What's what?
The next topic is when I got an email that contained the sentence, "She is not a Jew."
What?
I sent it to you. Remember?
You did, yeah. It was just that though. And I was like, what? Was
So
that a typo?
That was an email that I received at my work, and it just said, "She is not a Jew."
No context.
Well, after Jew, it said employee,
Uh,
which might have made it even worse.
She is not a Jew employee.
Yeah, she's not a Jew
shit.
employee, and that's why there was some reason she couldn't do something or something. That was like a reason as to
Oh,
why.
Shit. So she was being excluded from something, probably.
No, the person just mistyped Jew instead of new,
Oh.
but it's still very funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah.
She is not a Jew.
Especially
She's not a Jew employee.
She's not.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, they weren't talking about me. They were talking about she. It wasn't even me.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, 'cause you're Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
You're
Notably,
not a Jew.
a Jew wouldn't wear
Yeah.
women's lingerie. Probably. I don't know. I've never seen my dad wear it, so.
Most people would probably keep that to themselves.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. Maybe he's
Not me.
Yeah. This might not just be as open about it. Man.
Come on, Dad. Get out of the closet. It's okay. We love you.
Do you still like Marcel, buddy?
I don't think he cares. He
Yeah,
might
he-
like me more.
Yeah. Yeah. He's,
Everyone else, in case you could, I mean, you guys probably couldn't see the other people in the room. Well, I know you can't. Their eyes were very close.
Well, because I
'Cause they were- we didn't have
take your
underwear.
pants off.
Well, yeah. Everybody was scared that you didn't have no underwear on
Look,
when you
okay.
started undressing. I know that was my
I
fear.
would have,
It's-
I would have loved to take my underwear off, but I understand other people have things they don't want to see.
I appreciate that.
So.
Man.
I appreciate a lot.
Yeah. Because like that's where I have to like.
I mean,
go
I
out.
wouldn't be allowed in your house anymore if I did
Well,
that.
I just that when I'm giving her a foot rub, that's where I sit, and I end up there in trouble a lot. So like, I didn't want like your dick and balls, like yeah, I was scared that like.
Well, there's this thing, so you can just take this off.
Well, yeah, that's
Didn't
true.
he
Yeah.
supposed to set naked one time? Didn't he like
A thong.
a thong?
We still got to get more likes on that video though. So, but I mean, hey, this is close though. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's practically a thong if you think about it. It's an extended thong.
Yeah.
Is
That's
this
one
like
thing I can't do. I cannot do thongs. I can't.
I've never worn one, so I don't know if I can do it or not.
Can't do it. It's so uncomfortable.
Do you like something going up your butt? Don't answer.
Okay, not in your beehole, but would you want like a string just in your ass crack all day?
I've never had one. I want to know.
It's so
Maybe it's nice.
I'm a little uncomfortable.
But like, you're not doing it all. I guess actually they do wear it all day, don't they? They have it
Yeah.
underneath their clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why don't I just wear normal underwear?
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
moving on here. Darius has a great one that I cannot wait to get into.
Oh shit.
All gingers are black.
Oh yeah, have you guys
That's a
heard?
thing,
That's
yeah.
a thing
I've
now.
heard it's a TikTok thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna believe everything we hear on TikTok.
No.
I think that obviously it came from a place of jest, but like I don't know if there's something to it, but like one of my closest friends for like well over a decade, like when we hung out with other black friends, they pretty much gave him the N-word pass. So like I mean like
Was he a ginger?
yeah,
Okay.
very ginger.
I didn't know what this person was. I didn't know if he was
Yeah.
black or not.
Yeah, white ginger guy.
White ginger guy.
But yeah, like, and I don't know, there always seems to be like some kind of synergy there. And I've had an affinity for gingers for a long
That doesn't
time.
mean they're black.
But like maybe
though,
it just
right?
feels like, home. you know, and I just didn't know it, like, on a genetic level, you know?
I don't know. I feel like most you just have a thing for genders.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's just like they're rare. It's like it's like a rare Pokemon, you know? It's like dang. You know, you don't see genders that often.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
You're bowing out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
She
killed
puts
it?
me in the lingerie
Yeah, there's
and
your
then
line.
just
Yeah, and
bails.
then, yeah.
So, all right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us while we were there. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is that just like a? Is there any like reason that people think that, or is it just like a cultural thing, where like genders just like exist with black people?
I think,
well or
yeah, I don't know,
something?
yeah, there's always a commingling. And then, like, there was a video on it where, like, they were pointing out, like, throughout history, like, all black sitcoms, there was always a ginger friend, like, in cartoons.
Genetic.
Yeah, I feel.
Well,
feel
yeah,
like
on
it
a
would've-
genetic level, but, like, just on a spiritual level, though, like, it just kind of felt like, oh, I guess that kind of does make sense when you think about it.
It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
about as far away as you can get.
yeah, in theory, or in, like, visually,
Yeah,
but, like, spiritually.
spiritually though, very
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, it just feels like, you know, not maybe a sibling, but like a cousin, you know.
Okay. I'm not close with any of my cousins though, so it's kind of like you know, I feel like anyone could be my cousin.
Yeah.
Well, there's be a bit more to it than that, but that's all right. Ted Diabetes Jr. facing 45 years in prison.
Ted Diabetes.
Topic by Darius. Ted Diabetes.
Ted DiBiase.
I was really confused.
It does say DiBiase. Diabetes is more fun though. Is that the title?
Yeah.
Ted Diabetes?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it is. But Ted DiBiase
And-
Jr., son of the famous Ted DiBiase, is it welfare fraud that he's facing?
He's famous and he's on Wolf. Like, what does he need to commit fraud
No,
for?
he was, you know, posing as someone helping other people on welfare. So he was defrauding, you know, getting this funding for welfare. I don't know if it was like a building or
But
something.
he's famous. Like, what does he need more money for? You said he was famous, or he's the son of a famous guy?
He's the son of a famous guy. But I think Ted DiBiase Sr. also had some kind of scandal.
Oh, so we learned from. Okay.
Yeah. With but I just say his dad's gimmick was the $1 million man. So I just thought that was pretty funny and ironic that the son of the $1 million man is going to jail for welfare fraud. He's from way back in the day. Ted DiBiase. He used
Diabetes.
To, Ted Diabetes.
When did diabetes get invented?
Oh, I'm sure before him. I would imagine.
No.
But he had that like his sidekick, the black guy Virgil, like with the sleeveless vest, the bald guy. Who did he else used to feud with back then? But like, yeah, he's from like the Macho Man, Hulk Hogan era of wrestler guys. But he very famous skit with him. Like, he told this kid, he's like, if you can dribble a basketball for so long, he would give him some money. And the kid was about to do it, and then he just slaps the ball away and starts laughing because he's a bad guy. You know, like,
That's psychotic.
yeah, but yeah,
That's,
he's a
Notably
very
uncool.
evil villain, the $1 million man. He's like, because everybody's got a price. That was his catchphrase.
Everybody's got a price.
Yeah, like, you can be bought because I got enough money.
I don't know, man. I feel like after a certain point, it's like I just don't need any more money. It's like if you offered me like 5 mil or you offered me 10 mil, I'm not gonna do more for 10 mil.
Oh, then
'Cause
you would
a
for
5
$5
mil's
million?
enough, yeah.
Well, no, that's what in his, like, yeah, he would, like, whatever your price was, like, he had enough money to.
I feel like there's got to be some stuff that I just wouldn't do no matter how much money it is. Like eat food.
Want to eat food?
No, I wouldn't do that no matter how much money someone offered me.
So, like, somebody's like, hey, man, 100 grand, you eat this hamburger. You'd be like, no.
Well, hamburger.
With all
I could do a bite.
No,
I
with
couldn't do
all
the
the
whole thing.
fixins. With all the fixins.
If I had the whole thing,
Yeah.
no.
Like cheese, ketchup, mustard, onions.
I could do a bite. I couldn't do the whole
Yeah.
thing. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to make it through.
I'm the same way, though, because, like, I would try, but I know I would end up
Yeah,
throwing
like
up.
with the
If somebody's
watermelon.
like, hey, well, yeah. Or,
Like if I was giving you 100 grand to finish that
well,
water.
no, that I probably could have muscled down.
Oh,
but, like,
okay.
if somebody was like, hey, here's an ear of corn, like, eat this whole corn on
Eat
the
this whole
cob.
watermelon.
Yeah,
You
no.
ever eat corn on the cob?
I've never tried it. That smells way worse than a watermelon. If a watermelon on a scale of 1 to fucking awfully smells of 10, watermelon's probably like 7.5. Corn's like 11.
Do you eat canned corn?
I don't
You
know.
don't eat any corn.
I've never
About
tasted
popcorn.
any. Well, that doesn't smell like that. But it's something about when you cook corn.
Yeah, I mean, corn doesn't smell that great, but
That's
corn
fucking-
is delicious.
I love corn. He said he would divorce me.
Yeah.
If I hid corn.
We're done. Like, if you tricked me into eating corn, I'm out of here.
There you go. So
Yeah.
we all have a price, and it's infinite. You know, there's
Yeah.
no money in the world that someone could pay for you to eat.
I would try. It's not like I wouldn't want the 100,000, but I know my body.
I wouldn't even try. Like if there was a
allow me to-
hamburger and someone was
Yeah.
like eat the hamburger for $100, I'm like, nah, go find someone else.
$100,000. I'd give it a fucking.
stack, visual stack that you guys.
Visual, I can see it. I know.
With the hammer.
100K sure as hell ain't doing it. That's for damn
That's
sure.
a lot of
You,
money,
I
dude.
mean, $1 million in front of me.
That's more than.
I'd
2
think
years'
about it. I still don't think
salary.
I'd do it.
You could take a whole year off of work.
I wouldn't take a whole year off of work. I would put it in the savings account, and it's still not enough for me to buy a fucking house.
Dude.
So like, I mean, if it's not enough for me to buy a house, then it's not enough money.
So
That's
what about
for sure.
You could
Still
buy-
not enough.
Yes, you could.
$250,000, just stack.
Yeah.
No, of
and
course, it's still
from-
like you need like 300K nowadays to buy a decent house.
You wouldn't even try. I would try to eat. Yeah.
Even if with your thought process that you could buy a house for $300,000, you're $300,000 closer to buying the house that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for a hamburger, like you gotta weigh the pros and cons
I
here,
need a
man.
hamburger for
Yeah, man.
You don't have to pay
Yeah.
me.
No, I don't
think
even
for
think I could.
$300,000, I would contemplate murder.
I'd try.
Honestly, I would.
Murder?
I would think about it. Like in my heart, I would hope I wouldn't be able to do it. But like, if somebody had $300,000 in front of me and they're like, "Kill that hobo," I'd be like,
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
I'd think about
it. I don't think.
I would think about it.
I don't even think about it. I think murder, I wouldn't even think about it. Food, I'd probably think about it, but I'd be like, meh.
Nah.
Okay.
I
Jerry,
look
so
at the
you
burger and be like,
slap your wife for
no.
I would
I've seen those, you know, those trends, those
Yeah.
things they tell you on like TikTok and stuff.
because I know she would be.
Fucking
Yeah, so I knew she'd be mad at me if I didn't. Like if
Would you slap me for $1 million?
Would you be mad at him if you didn't?
somebody was gonna give him $1 million and he was like, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to, but I knew she'd be mad at me if like she knew what happened. So yeah, I'd slap my wife.
Dang. I don't have a wife, so I don't know.
Yeah. Hypothetically.
A girl?
Well, like if you had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It'd have to depend on the person. Like, if they wouldn't want me to slap them for $1 million, then I probably wouldn't. If they would want me to, then I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be their decision, not mine. If it was
Oh.
a random girl, though, yeah.
So you'd slap her. I wouldn't slap a random girl for
For $1 million, you give her $200K afterward.
Well, yeah, it's not like they said.
Here's
you
an
couldn't-
apology,
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
hey, girl, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here's 200.
It was for $1 million.
How fast or how hard you're slapping too.
Well, yeah, that's yeah.
I
another
have full
thing.
power.
Yeah, if you gotta like step
I would.
into
I mean, for
it,
$1 million,
like,
it better
yeah,
be full power.
Yeah, golly.
But my full power, I mean, it's not.
I mean, I would slap Gary
It's
for
not gonna do.
$100.
$1?
No, not $1.
How much? What is the
Yeah.
money threshold that you'd have to do to slap him?
Well, I don't think I could slap and hurt him, so I'd have to buy a pair of shoes.
She'd probably slap me for a damn gas voucher. I'd imagine.
But I wouldn't hurt him.
Why not? You got to get your full power in there. Full power slap.
I still don't think that would hurt him. Maybe.
I think you could hurt him.
Huh?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt him like for very long, but he'd be like, "Ow," you know.
That stings. Yeah, slaps sting, man.
I haven't been
You
slapped
ever been
recently.
slapped before? Like in a fight, nobody ever slapped you. They just
Well, they punch you. Yeah, you're not gonna slap at a fight.
That's how fights start sometimes.
Yeah, that's how one starts, but you're
yeah,
not-
you start a fight.
you're
And
not-
we're really looking at this.
If you're in the fight and you're slapping, you already lost. That's your
Marcel, have you ever been in a fist fight?
fist fight. No. I mean, I've told a story about me at work.
You got in a fight at work?
No, well, when I
Oh.
stood up to the big, tall black guy.
Oh, at the DMV.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've told that story. That's probably the closest I got.
You stood up to him, is that what you said?
Yeah, there was like a 6'5", 300-pound black guy who came in, and I don't know if he was just being lazy or what, but he failed the vision test. Like he clearly could have passed it. He wasn't like he was dumb, but he just like was like I don't know if he was wanting to test the waters or stars. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he failed it. Naturally, we can't give him a license if he failed the vision test. Shocker! Who could have seen that one coming? So I'm the manager. I get called over to talk to this guy because he's being a bitch, and I'm like, well, bud, you failed the vision test. Like, I'm sorry, he can't give you a license. And he's like, well, come on, say it to my face. And I'm like, okay. So I go out from behind the counter and I stand there, and he like walks right next to me, puts his chest up against mine. And he's looking down at me because he's like 6 foot tall, right? He's like,
your face was in his chest.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. And he's looking down at me, and I'm looking up at him. And he's like, your heart's beating pretty fast, isn't it? And I was like, yes, it is, sir. And then he walked away. So
He probably really respected you, though, man.
yeah, he did. Apparently, when he was on the way out, someone heard him say it. He's like, man, that guy's like, respect. I don't know what he said, but
Yeah.
he said something where he respected me. So.
Have you ever been in a fist fight, Darius?
A couple. I didn't fare so well. But yeah, I've
I'm saying if I'm gonna fight, it's not
growing
a fist
up
fight.
in the inner city of St. Louis, you kind of
Yeah.
the few times that I was let outside, it never really went well. So, yeah, I didn't really get beat up a lot, but the few fights that I had, I didn't win. I'll just leave it at
Like, what were you fighting for?
being a dick.
Like, were you the dick or they
yeah,
the dick?
no, it was always me,
Always you? Okay.
like trying to impress people around me. Like this one time, we're riding home on the school bus. I'm in a seat with this one kid, and then there's older kids, and they're paying attention to us. So I just turned around and punched the kid behind me. Naturally, right?
As you
That's
do.
what you do,
Of
right?
course, yeah.
At least that's what I didn't know how to socialize. They didn't let me outside, so I'm like, that's what they do on TV. So that's what I did. I punched the kid. Everybody's laughing. Oh man, Darius punched the shit out of that guy. Little did I know that his older sister is sitting in the back of the bus. So we're getting off the bus, and I didn't hear this because I'm still like on cloud nine. I just punched a guy.
Yeah.
And, they say that she told him, either you're gonna kick his ass or I'm gonna kick your ass. So I'm walking home, on cloud nine, and then I just hear, Darius, look out! And as I'm turning around, this kid is running at me full speed, tears streaming down his face already. And that kid kicked my motherfucking ass for about 5 to 10 minutes until adults peeled him off me. Both of my front teeth were loose. My nose was busted. That kid beat the shit out of me, as I deserved, looking back on it. They were like 8. But, yeah, he was like 10, 11. Like, he was one of the
Oh,
old,
wow.
yeah, that kid kicked my fucking ass, man. So then, I didn't punch people anymore after that. But then before that one time, I was mouthing off to this other kid, and he punched me, and I lost consciousness for a little bit when he punched me, and I fell forward, and, everybody just lined up and went to class, and, I woke up a few minutes later outside by myself at recess. But, yeah, man, I learned early.
No, I have been punched. I have never been in a physical fight with somebody.
Yeah.
I think I've been in I grew up in a rich white town, so our fights were, the one punch would have been the fight that everyone was talking
Yeah, and
about.
then it gets broken up.
Yeah, like the bus driver would have
Yeah.
pulled over, or something like that.
Man.
That shit wasn't like.
Wife, do you want to come tell some of your brawl stories? Is she still in here? Do you want to come? She grew up in the mean streets of California. Yeah. You want to tell about
Don't
how
talk
you
about the past.
knuckle up? Didn't your mom take you to a fight?
She did. Well, okay.
Oh, now we're talking about it. All right.
Well, yeah, she got her mom's consent to fist fight.
Yeah, no, what? Well,
Okay.
context.
Let her
Okay.
tell a story,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
was at the park with a friend of mine, and there was a group of girls, I guess, that didn't like me for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe I was flirting with some guy they liked. Who knows? So they jumped me.
How old were you?
15?
Okay.
So they jumped me bad. One of them held my arms behind my back while the other one was just wailing on me. And so when that was all said and done, long story short, we ended up, that was kind of right before we were planning on moving to Missouri. So we were about to leave the state. And my mom and I were in Walmart, and I turned to my mom and I was like, Mom, that's one of the girls who jumped me. And she's like, oh my God, really? And so we did our shopping in Walmart, whatever. And as we're walking out, I'm about to go walk to the car. She stops me and she says, "Well, wait." She says, "Do you think you could take her one-on-one?" I was like, "Oh, absolutely." And she said, "All right, let's wait for her." And we stood outside and waited for her. She never came out though. So I don't know. But yeah, my mom's
She beat you out already.
My mom's gonna let me kick her ass.
Where in California did you live?
Los Angeles. The high desert, about 40 miles right outside of the city. It's called Lancaster. I don't know. Do you know who Afro Man is?
I don't
Yeah, Lancaster, Palmdale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lived in Moreno Valley for 2.5 years.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. We were in Antelope Valley, so like Mojave Desert, which Darius thought didn't exist.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a real place. I thought that was just something they just said on TV
Yeah.
because it sounded funny.
Yeah.
That does
Yeah.
sound funny.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah. A fight I got into out here, I was way too drunk to be fighting, so my hand-eye coordination was off, and I just kept falling on the ground. So that was really embarrassing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you win though?
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
damn.
No. Nobody really won.
Yeah,
'cause
nobody's
it was
really a
just kinda
winner in
like,
fighting.
They weren't just, it was just kind of like, girl, what are you doing? So.
I've
Oh.
never had to do that. My sister is mean, my middle sister, and she was really mean. I'm the youngest. She was mean to me when I was growing up, but she didn't like it if people picked on me or if anybody ever did.
Nice.
And she would take care of it.
Good.
But
Shout out to your sister.
Yeah, she's not mean anymore, but
Boo.
I've retired too.
she was pretty feisty, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
She was. She did take a big
Should win a lot of fights with just her reputation.
Oh, I hear that. Yeah, I hear that.
Anybody?
Just the reputation was enough to
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I did have this one girl though. It was really funny because if you lived in Eldon and you were gonna fight, you do it at Creamy,
Mm-hmm.
right in the middle of town.
So the cops
Like a duel.
before it gets too bad.
Ah.
And then this
You know, they
my
clocked out
ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend was gonna fight this girl that went to school with us. Her name was Misty Archibald, and she was a big old
Why are you just
gal.
doxing people live on stream? Like, hello?
See Archibald.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't care.
no.
She
It's the Archibald from Eldon.
Yeah.
That's all you really need to know.
a big, not big like fat or anything. She was just like very
Built big. Yeah.
built big, and you would think she could fight and
Right.
everything. And they got in a fight at the Creamy, and
The
when the fight was
Creamy.
done, when the cops split them up, she looked at me and she's like, "Taylor, you're next," because that's what they called me.
They called you Taylor.
Yeah, because my last name was Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
Doesn't get
"What the
confusing.
hell did I do?" So then I went and told my sister because I'm like, I don't know, and she went and drug her out of a tanning bed.
Damn.
My sister is a little bit taller than me, but she was always like thin. I mean, like she was not a very big girl, but she was mean, and like she's knocked out a couple guys in bars before.
That's gangster as hell though. She found her in public and just
Oh,
beat
yeah.
her up.
No ballroom in public places.
No,
No problem at
no,
all.
Yeah.
yeah, she drug her out of the tanning bed and told her that if she ever looked at me, then she would, probably never look at anybody again. And Misty did not look at me until after I got married. If we were walking down the halls in school, she would turn around and go the other way.
Nice.
Damn.
What the hell? That's psychotic, man.
Oh, my
That's
sister
pretty-
was pretty psychotic.
That's awesome though. That's gangster as hell.
Bye bye. Thanks for
We
joining
went
us
to-
again.
Quick
we went
cameo.
to the grocery store one time with me and Gary and my sister and her boyfriend that got murdered in Eldon. And
Wait, what?
Excuse you? Can't just drop that.
Yeah, you can't.
so, when
What the hell?
when we first started dating, he was dating this other girl. I will not mention her name. And,
Oh, that one we can't dox. God
yeah,
forbid.
well, I didn't think about it, but she kind of went psycho on Gary and told Gary that she was going to run him over with their car and all this kind of stuff. And then she started these rumors around town about me and my sister. Well, my sister, some of the rumors may have been true, but for me, they were not true for me, and it was making my sister really mad. So we went looking for her, and
Holy shit.
What the hell? I was so privileged, man. Holy fuck.
Oh, where you grew up?
Yeah.
we found her in Falls, well, it used to be Falls grocery store, and then my sister, after her boyfriend got murdered, found her in Walmart and had to be drugged out of Walmart from beating her ass in Walmart. And the reason her boyfriend got murdered, they lived in this trailer over by Sonic, and he had gotten shot the week before by my sister's oldest daughter's
Holy
dad.
shit. What?
And he was life-flighted to Columbia. He was fine. He shot him on his property. And then they were sitting in their little trailer. My niece, who is 24 now, she was just a little, like, 1-year-old. And they were sitting there, and this guy busts through the door and shoots. My sister runs to the bathroom, and her friend's in there and shoots her boyfriend and points the gun at my niece Taylor and just shakes his head no and walks out. Well, then afterwards, my sister came out of the bathroom, and granted, my sister was 20, I think, at the time, because I would have been 19, so she would have been.
How do we know they pointed the gun at the baby? Was there anyone
Because
there?
my sister's friend was in there, and she watched him.
Oh my
I thought they all went to the bathroom.
No, my sister ran to the bathroom,
Okay.
and
So sister's friend was there, didn't get shot.
no, only her boyfriend got shot.
Okay.
And they walked out, or the guy that shot him walked out, and where they were living, it was right across where Sonic used to be, and Sonic was there, and my sister, I guess, was brave enough, and she ran over to Sonic to get help, but he ended up dying the next day. He died on my daughter's birthday, but
Damn.
but
What?
yeah, it has to be
Stories
this
just
guy
keeps.
that I think is still in like prison.
I would hope so.
So, I'm sorry to interrupt, but your sister's boyfriend gets shot and life-flighted, then
Yeah.
he's okay.
He's fine.
So did the guy come back to finish the job? These are two different people.
Different guy.
One of them dead.
Yeah, so the guy
What did he
that
do?
the problem was the guy that
He dated the wrong girl.
Oh.
shit.
so the guy that shot him was my sister, but he was a
Oh.
little crazy. They said they found like he had a hit list when they went to his apartment or whatever, and like his own sister was on it. Like he had just this list, and Chris just happened to be the first
Number one.
person
Damn.
on the list. And
So then who shot him first then? What was that
my
about?
sister's
So,
baby dad.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Again, wrong girl.
This is where they got the idea for There's Something About Mary, huh? They just made it a little bit tamer. Your sister was like breaking
Jesus.
hearts out here? Like, motherfuckers getting shot.
Do you think there's anything that a woman can do that would make you want to shoot someone?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, but I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't give the woman the satisfaction.
What would
I'm
you
that petty.
A girl could do something to make you want to shoot somebody else?
Yeah,
Isn't that what happened in your story?
Well,
pretty much, yeah.
I mean,
What do you mean?
Yeah, like if she left me for another man, I would want to shoot that man.
But you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't give her
Do
the
you want her to be a
satisfaction.
happy, live a
No,
happy,
I just
fulfilling
wouldn't give her
marriage?
the satisfaction of going to prison for the rest of my life because she left me. I'm petty.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm gonna try to like.
you guys already determined that neither one of you would make it in prison.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, I would make it.
Yeah, I would not make
I would
it in
make it.
prison.
I
Like,
don't think you would.
I don't think you would, man.
You don't think, but I think I would.
I think you.
I think I would run that place.
End up as a like yeah. If you set your mind to crime and like helped the criminals do more crime, then yeah.
Yeah, you might because you're very intelligent.
Yeah.
But you may have to.
Well, I mean, I'm going to get to the top other way.
You would have to be a Nazi.
You'll
though.
work your way up, and then once you're at the top, that's when the brains come out.
Oh well, yeah, they wouldn't let him be a Nazi.
Why not?
Yeah, because you're Jewish. Nazis, dude. That's like their whole thing, man.
I don't think they would even know. Come on, Popster.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, damn, dude. Because like
No, I
me,
think it's-
I would try to pretend to be Muslim for as long as I could, and just pray they didn't like serve bacon for breakfast. Because then my cover would be blown.
One of the Muslims that eat the bacon.
Yeah, they're not going to know. They're in prison. Man.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on in the outside world. No, I think I can make it. But I was actually thinking about this. I don't know when it was, but I was thinking about like if I was ever in a fight, if I got in a fight, it's not going to be a fight. It's going to be I'm going to go like fucking monkey mode on them,
Yeah.
and I'm a dirty fighter. There's not going to be any punches thrown. There's going to be bites taken. You know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
but they would probably be like stabbing you with a toothbrush that they shaved.
Oh, in
down.
prison, I was thinking this in general.
Oh.
No, I mean I'm going to take the stab and I'm going to like keep going, man.
Yeah.
I like when I get into rage mode, there's nothing that can stop me, man. I'm telling you. I'm like the only thing that's gonna stop me is me being knocked out. That's
You're
it.
getting stabbed, man.
No,
like
that's not gonna stop
14 times in your head and face. Like,
Well,
dude,
then I
wish-
knock out. Then I black out.
I'm you gotta, if you ever meet my parents, I'm gonna have my stepdad like show you some pictures of people that have been in fights in prison.
Those are the people that would be up against me. I'm telling you, man.
Dude.
So you would be like a rabid dog.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, like they if they left with all their fingers, I messed up, you know. I'm biting one of those things off. Or their toes. I might bite their toes off.
So you could probably get away with one fight. And how dramatic you would do that fight? Like if you bit that finger off and you started eating it like it was your
Yeah.
nail.
Then
That's
you're
what I'm
not
saying.
gonna
I'm
be-
going.
Nobody's gonna mess with you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna go
You're
psycho.
gonna have to commit to that the very first
First
fight.
Oh,
time
I
you
could.
eat a regular hot dog, you're
No,
not
I'm
gonna
You won't even eat a hamburger for
When I go
$300,000.
into rage mode, I'm telling you, I'm like a different person.
So
It's
you could get a
crazy.
finger, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe I wouldn't like chew on it that hard. I don't know if I'd swallow it, but like,
No, you got to commit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to commit.
I have to
They're gonna
swallow
think you are
Yeah.
really fucking
I mean, I'm
crazy.
definitely probably gonna
I
chew on
don't
it a
know,
little
man.
bit.
Like, I just those guys are in there exercising all day, every day, making weapons. Like I don't think, like,
Well, they punch me, boom. Next thing you know, their fingers next to my mouth. It's gone.
Yeah, but it's
Have you
fast.
ever been
Like, they
punched?
recoil.
You've never been punched.
No, why would I
It's
be
pretty jarring.
I'm sure it is, but I'm telling you, man, you get.
So Mike Tyson had this thing.
Yes.
Every man has a plan until he gets throat punched.
Dude, like, plans go out the window,
And you bit
dude.
somebody's ear.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
He's on the same boat as me.
Yeah.
I'm going for the ear. I'm going for the fingers. I'm going for the balls. Bite their balls off.
Yeah, no, yeah. I
why
mean,
wouldn't you just grab them and rip them off? Why do you have to bite them?
I can't. I'm not strong enough to rip off someone's balls.
You think you're strong enough to bite them?
Yeah. You ever had your balls bitten before? You don't have to bite them off. You just gotta bite them. That guy's done.
yeah, I don't.
I've had pressure applied.
No,
I've had pressure applied.
Oh man, we are off the rails, folks.
You guys brought up the fighting, all right? I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I was just talking about how crazy I go with
listen,
it.
If you had to survive and that's how you had to fight, more power to you. I mean, I would do. I guess you're in survival mode. I would do whatever I had to do to survive.
But would you enjoy it?
No.
See, I'm saying I would enjoy it. I'd come out of it and be like, yeah, I ate that guy's dick. Yeah, I would. Man. I'd talk about
Well,
that like
that's
every time I
Did
could.
we already find a title for this episode?
Yeah, we got Ted Diabetes. You want
No.
to change it?
Oh yeah, I ate that guy's dick. Yeah, man, this is a week full of
You
dick.
would want to do that,
What?
right? Only a fight you would want to do that.
Well, I wouldn't
Just
bite
every
someone's
day.
dick for no reason.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I mean, fine either way. But
You're fine with me just biting someone's dick for no reason.
No, I'm just saying if that's what you like, I'm not gonna.
Well,
think
the other person needs to like it too, man.
There's some weird people out there.
Yeah.
I don't having your dick bit off.
Well, not
Not
bit,
off,
but
fully
like-
clean.
But definitely bit. I'm sure there's guys out
Oh,
there.
yeah. It's-
I mean, there's guys that
has to
pay
be
women to
There might be
like.
one or two people out in the world that pay to do it all. You know,
Yeah.
take it off.
Sounds like I got a new profession.
Oh man.
All right, we're moving on to the next topic here. Easy segue. AI babies.
Oh well, yeah.
They are so hilarious.
What?
AI in
Can
general.
I get some context here?
Gives me the creeps, but like, yeah, like there's well,
I
just remember last week we did what was it, we were watching the French AI or was it Italian AI?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So like you made mention of the AI babies, and it was like, you know, I just feel like it leads also into the dead internet theory that eventually everything on the internet will be made by and interacted with by other AI. Like
Yeah.
it's all going to like where it's not even like people anymore. That's not scary.
I mean, if that's all the AI is going to do is just make shitty Twitter threads, I think we won.
Well, I guess that's fair. Like,
Like-
if it's not gonna evolve.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
mean, that's a W for me, man.
But like, okay, like social media first, but then like, what if they decide like only to allow other AI to make like bank accounts or like fucking?
Okay, I want to send you a video that you probably won't watch it, but there's an awesome video by Doug, No one knows who Doug is. It's a YouTuber.
Okay.
He's a YouTuber, and he's obsessed with AI.
Dig Dug.
Fan.
Oh, Dig Dug, yeah, never mind.
Big fan of AI. All for it. Loves AI. Thinks it's great. Next hot thing. And he made a really awesome video explaining to the common man how AI works and why you shouldn't be scared of it.
And why it's not going to kill me.
Why it's not going to kill you.
Okay, yeah, send me that.
I'll
I'll
send you
definitely
that.
watch that shit.
I don't think it's gonna kill you. I think a lot of times it's gonna turn into where people you're not gonna know what's true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. Yeah.
The misinformation.
I mean, there's already enough of that though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I'm
don't think
kinda
it's-
there
I
already,
make it that
honestly.
much worse, really. Like, we're kind of already at peak misinformation anyway.
Yeah.
But AI babies are
That misinformation's fine.
that is hilarious.
I don't know. It's
Can I?
kinda
Am I? Do I
creepy.
need to see this?
Mine already goes in.
Like, you say AI
It's
babies,
not
I don't
real.
know.
Like they
like,
take
what I'm
normal
working with here.
people and then they make them look like babies. It's creepy as shit,
It's
man.
not. It's hilarious.
So what? You just like type into like ChatGPT, make Jesus look like a baby or something?
Exactly.
Oh,
But see,
Okay.
is he old enough to remember who that
it's
is?
just a little baby.
No.
Yeah, that just so creepy.
I mean, it's like Puppy Monkey Baby. The Dr. Oz one's great. What is that? Okay, I mean, it's just AI babies, I guess.
Strange to me, man. Like, it does not compute.
Wonderful. Like, there's nothing better than AI baby.
I feel like there are things that are better than that.
That bastard is an AI baby.
Okay, let's
Freddie Mercury, AI baby.
Oh, I guess, why does he sound like that? Okay. Thank you for those AI babies. I'm not sure what I was expecting, honestly.
I just
Um,
like the, you know how you see like the was it, is it Million Baby Bike? Million Bike Baby, but it's like a Buddhist guy and he's on a bike and then it's like congealed all of these like babies mashed together. But just like that's what I'm saying, like all of these horrible images that like just keep getting made and it's like when is it, where's the line? You know what I mean? Like
There are
I feel like
creepy videos
eventually
out there with AI.
Yeah.
Like, there's a dog, so like think of Pierre,
Don't think of Pierre getting AI to vibe.
and then like a human head coming out of his body, and then it twists, and then it turns into a human.
Exactly. Like
And
shit
it's
like
weird.
that. Like that's where and like I don't if there's nothing to like regulate it or stop it, like where are we gonna end up in a few years?
Well, we're gonna find
man?
out.
Like,
Someone going to find out.
I don't want to.
You know, actually, in not to get political, but the big beautiful bill that Trump's trying to get passed, that's currently sitting in the Senate, as far as I know,
Yeah.
has a provision in there where the states will not be allowed to regulate AI. It has to be at the federal level if there is any regulation.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, I
for what
don't-
it's worth.
I think this is the part of the movie, man. I think the next cut is gonna be me like in the streets. Like burn the robots, you know, and we're like it's a fucking bonfire.
I'll
with,
send
like,
you that. I'll send you that
like
video. I
toasters
think
and shit
it'll
in there. Like, oh, no electronics can be trusted, you know. Fucking
it'll ease you a little bit. The video
a
I got
wooden
there.
pair of glasses, and you know.
Wooden pair of
Yeah,
glasses.
like total steampunk, you know, like everything's like
Oh, you know technology?
yeah, everything's
Okay.
made out of other shit. Like my cell phone's like a block of wood with a bird in it.
Well, I
yeah.
watched a video on TikTok.
Oh, here we go. Another
Listen, it
TikTok
was
video.
A video on TikTok, but it was a guy interviewing this tech guy, and he had bought
A tech guy on TikTok is not someone whose word
he wa-
is anything
Say
else.
that 5 times fast.
Yeah,
Tech guy on TikTok?
yeah, tech guy on TikTok. It was an interview that just happened to me on TikTok. Somebody was sharing it, and this tech guy had bought one of those like robot vacuums that mop and vacuum your floor.
Yeah, like, what are they?
Roomba?
But
Yeah.
It wasn't a Roomba, it was a different brand, but it was from China. And he came to find out like this robot was being like people. I don't even remember how it was, but like the guy, like could other people could control his little robot.
Oh, they hacked it.
Yeah, but it was even more than that. I don't know. I probably shouldn't even said it because I don't remember. I just remember the interview. But
There was a robot.
it's a robot.
We can
and-
say that much for certain.
But I think like China was hacking his robot
Yeah.
and getting information from because he was able to his robot was attached to his phone, and like they were able to get like information from his phone through the robot.
Oh man, so like his contact
Yeah,
list,
like stuff like that.
his bank account
Oh my god, his
information,
friends are gonna get sent spam texts now. Can we believe
or
it?
like maybe somebody could just access his bank account, you know.
Or maybe
Or his
entire
credit card
interview was
information.
AI generated.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck, man.
Holy.
See, yeah, man.
What's even
That's
real,
where we are,
man?
man. That's
All
where we
right.
are. Same, yeah. Like,
No,
fucking-
no.
Or so they-
Hey, do you have a favorite one yet?
What, conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
I don't like any of them.
Do you think they shot
Probably, right? Isn't that what they did?
Well, they did.
Yeah.
Well,
but
then yeah,
you think they
probably.
did? I mean, but they buried him at sea, and they've never released any DNA information about him.
I mean, at this point, he's dead anyway, right?
I
Probably.
think they shot him because he knew too much.
See, that's a conspiracy gone.
I mean,
Yeah.
why don't you just talk to the, they're not army people. What were they, Marines that were on Navy SEALs? I was close. That were on the operation. I mean,
Well,
you don't trust. There was like what, 6 of them or something?
The one guy that shot Osama bin Laden does a lot of interviews. I've been watching.
Does he say that he didn't actually shoot him?
No, he said he shot him twice in the face and then once.
But
with
if he's
the
part of the
gun.
conspiracy,
There you fucking go.
then
But, yeah.
Okay, so anyone who doesn't agree with me is part of the conspiracy. All right. I mean, I would if there's one person to trust, it's the guy. Has there been any terrorism enacted by Al Qaeda since he was shot?
Probably.
Because I don't remember anything big.
Well, nothing big, I don't think.
Okay, so I mean, even if he wasn't shot, it seemed to have worked. So, I mean, I'm cool with it. We're fine with it.
But why did they release the photos of him? I mean, they did have to hold his face back.
Because he's a
because they were
terrorist,
pictures.
man.
Oh man.
It's like a government
Yeah, but
murder,
it's kinda
man.
like one of those things, like put his head up on a stake and prove the world that he's dead.
I don't. When has the government ever done that?
Never. But I'm just saying,
Exactly. It's
Well,
not
wait a
common
minute,
practice.
Didn't we kill Hussein too? Or yeah? Did they show his
Did
body?
they show his dead body? Did they record that? Release all the autopsies? Like the government doesn't know. It's not normal to do that.
Yeah, they showed him, right? They showed him. And then who's the other guy? Oh, it was his own people? Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Like
Damn.
the American government doesn't publicize a
Well,
murder.
but what about the one guy? Was it in Egypt? He had like the curly, like shoulder length. But no, I think his own people. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I think his own people killed him too, didn't they? Yeah. Damn. Well, yeah, I guess we don't.
We'll never know,
show
truly.
the people we kill.
We'll never truly know. No. I'd be wearing this, and they'd be like, get out of our ranks,
That's true.
Or they'd keep me around for the fun. They'd be like, hey, you're not allowed in the field, but come back to my place after murder time.
I mean, an office worker in the Navy, like a
Not an office, I was thinking like
a Navy accountant.
an office worker,
Like a sex worker?
I mean, if you just want to say it, sure.
Oh boy.
With the Navy SEALs?
Well, I mean, they need something too, right? I mean, if you're like in the
Girl.
yeah, but like they're not allowed to go see their wife, right? Like, are they like usually miles away from their wife?
I think they find other people.
I would be that other person. That's what I'm saying. I'd be wearing this, and they'd be like, "What do you mean? Wow, I've never been so insulted in my life. What the hell? People don't like looking at my dick, and I'm not wanted by army men. What the hell?
They're Navy men.
Whatever.
Different.
There is a difference, but come on, man. It's fine. It's whatever. It's not a big deal.
I think
I mean, at this point, if I move, I'm a homophobe, right? Yeah. Like,
Am I making people think I'm gay? Is that what I'm doing? I'm not gay, notably. I don't think I would actually do gay shit in the army. For the
yeah.
record, this is mostly for the memes. Don't think I would.
I mean, to each their own.
I think I'd be
yeah.
better at that though
Yeah.
than being on the field. Also,
you
for the
would be
record,
better at doing that stuff than you would be actually.
Yeah.
being paid.
because like I don't think I can even lift a gun, let alone aim it properly. You know?
But how would that even go in basic training? Like, hey, okay, instead of shooting people,
We need you to shoot people,
Yeah.
but a different
yeah.
way.
Would that work?
Jeez.
Gary did go through boot camp, so maybe.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he wasn't ever pulled aside, probably. He seems like the kind of guy who could lift up a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not. So, they're going to pull me aside and be like, hey, look, we're going to have to
They're
get you to do
They're
some
not
other
that
tasks.
heavy, man.
The hope with boot camp is by the time boot camp is over, you're that guy that can pick up the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make you.
I
do
mean,
things.
I'll be able to pick up that gun. Shit. All right.
Oh shit.
Martha, it looks like you have muscles, though. Or is it just arm? Never mind.
There's a little something. He's got a little something.
You need to do some weights.
No, I don't need
I
to do
mean,
it.
you are perfect the way you are. You do not need to change yourself.
Even my dick.
I don't know about that.
Oh my
I'm assuming
God.
that's fine for somebody else to know. Maybe Darius knows more about that than I do.
I know too much. I'll tell you that right now. I need to know.
You're perfect the way you are. You don't need to do weightlifting.
Yeah, where are we at on
Oh,
time?
we're already past 10. We didn't even do the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
song.
Time flies. Yeah, well, hey, you know.
We did talk about fucking though. So.
Yeah, well, it was
Close enough.
plenty of dick talk to hold you over till next time, I would imagine. We appreciate you guys coming out. Next time I'll do better to facilitate
Next
so
time
everybody gets
he
a
will be
microphone.
wearing the lingerie.
No, I won't. Yeah. As
Dog-
always, folks, dog jump off bed.
Philosophy.
Oh, boy.